Welcome back to this video. This is the inspirational quote. You are powerful, beautiful, brilliant and brave. Yes, we can study working of heart in this session. Study the working of heart. So that let us recall the structure of heart. There are 4 chambers present in the heart. They are, the upper 2 chambers are known as auricles. Then lower 2 chambers are known as ventricles. Then here this is the right atrium and this is the right ventricle, left atrium and left ventricle. These are the 4 chambers which are present in the heart. Then we should know what are the blood vessels which are present in the heart. See, here you can see these are known as vena cava. Yes, this is the superior vena cava, this is the inferior vena cava. Then this blood vessel is known as pulmonary artery. And here you can see this is aorta. And this blood vessel that is known as pulmonary vein. Then next is about the valve. The valve, this is the valve which is present in between right atrium and right ventricle, that is known as tricuspid valve. The valve which is present between left atrium and left ventricle is known as bicuspid valve. Then 2 more valves are there. The valve which is present in the pulmonary artery, pulmonary valve. The valve which is present in the aorta is known as aortic valve. Then next is, what about its function? The vena cava, superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, that opens to right atrium. Okay. These blood vessels carries blood from different parts of the body to the right atrium. Once the blood reaches to the right atrium, here tricuspid valve opens and the blood reaches to the right ventricle. From the right atrium, that blood flows to the right ventricle. Right atrium gets that blood, or superior vena cava and inferior vena cava carries blood to the right atrium. Then once it reaches to the right ventricle, this tricuspid valve closes so that there is no backward flow, only the flow is downward only. Next, what happens? From here, the pulmonary artery carries blood to lungs. The word pulmonary means lungs. So pulmonary artery carries blood from right ventricle to the lungs. Here the blood which is present here means in the right atrium as well as right ventricle, that means it is carried by the vena cava. That blood consists of more carbon dioxide. So pulmonary artery, this blood to the lungs, and here that give that carbon dioxide to the lungs. From the lungs it is oxygenated and carried by the pulmonary vein to the left atrium. So pulmonary vein carries more oxygenated blood to the left atrium. From the left atrium, that contracts and bicuspid valve opens, the blood moves to the left ventricle. From the left ventricle, aorta carries this blood to different parts of the body. Aorta carries this blood to different parts of the body. The branches of aorta known as arteries. So arteries carries this blood to different parts of the body. So once again, pulmonary vein that comes from the lungs. It consists of more oxygenated blood and it reaches to the left atrium. From the left atrium, bicuspid valve opens so that it reaches to the left ventricle. From the left ventricle, it is carried by the aorta to different parts of the body. Here, you know, in the aorta there is a valve present that is known as aortic valve, so that there is no backward flow. Similarly, pulmonary artery also possesses a valve named pulmonary valve that closes so that there is no backward flow. So this is the actual function of the heart. In order to understand in detail about the working of heart, here is another flow chart. You imagine these are the 4 chambers of the heart. This is a diagrammatic sketch. If these are the 4 chambers of the heart, we can name them based on this: right atrium, right ventricle, sorry, by mistake it is labeled wrong. So right atrium, so here it is right ventricle. Then look here, left atrium, left atrium. Here it is left ventricle, so that it is left ventricle. So these are the 4 chambers. You can name the valve also similarly. See here tricuspid valve, and here there is a valve present that is known as bicuspid valve. Okay, the blood vessel reaches to the right atrium are vena cava. Which are they? Superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Then next, the blood vessel begins from right ventricle, that is pulmonary artery, that is given here. So that is pulmonary artery. Then left atrium, which blood vessel comes, that is pulmonary vein. So here pulmonary vein. See, in the left ventricle, from the left ventricle, which blood vessels carries blood from left ventricle to different parts? That is aorta. See, here from the left ventricle, that blood vessel is aorta. Okay, so these are the this is the structure. So the same, while study the working of the heart, you can use this flow chart to study. See, we can start with vena cava. Superior vena cava and inferior vena cava carries blood to right atrium. Tricuspid valve opens so that it reaches to the right ventricle. Pulmonary artery carries this to lungs. And from the lungs, pulmonary vein carries the oxygenated blood, reaches to the left atrium. From there it reaches to the bicuspid valve, bicuspid valve is open so that it reaches to the left ventricle. From there, aorta carries blood to different parts of the body. See, from this diagram, we can understand there are 2 types of circulation takes place. Why or which are they? One is from different parts of the body, blood reaches to the heart. From the heart, the blood reaches to different parts of the body. That is one type of circulation. Other one is from the heart, blood reaches to the lungs. From the lungs, again it reaches to the heart. That is the second circulation. Since 2 types of circulation is present, we can call it as double circulation. So we can call it as double circulation. So let us see what is double circulation. Double circulation. See, that double circulation, we can give the name systemic circulation and pulmonary circulation. Second one is pulmonary circulation. Since two kinds of circulation exist, it is known as double circulation. We can study from where the systemic circulation starts and ends. Similarly, from where this pulmonary circulation begins and ends. See, systemic circulation starts from the left ventricle. That starts from left ventricle and ends where? Which part of the heart? So you should remember, from the left ventricle, aorta carries blood to different parts of the body. From the different parts of the body, vena cava carries blood and it reaches to the right atrium. So we can say that it starts from left ventricle and ends in right atrium. Okay. Then what about the pulmonary circulation? Pulmonary circulation starts from the right ventricle. That means pulmonary aorta carries blood to the lungs. So we can write pulmonary circulation starts from right ventricle. Right ventricle. After it reaches to the lungs, it is carried by the pulmonary vein to the left atrium. Pulmonary vein carries that oxygenated blood to the left atrium. So we can say that it ends in left atrium. Okay, this is known as double circulation. There is a flow chart given in your textbook. Based on your studies, all should complete the flow chart so that you can study more about this, or you can confirm. So what we have studied today, that is functioning of heart. I think you all have understood well. So okay students, that's all about today's class. Thank you for watching this video.